Boom shakalaka, Bitcoin continues its upwards trajectory, getting slightly rejected at $25,000. Is this a sucker's rally like Peter Schiff is indicating, or could we have much higher highs in the near future? Stay tuned. What's up everyone, Randall here from Crypto Love. Today's video, we're taking a look at Bitcoin and some of the best charts today to explain what's going on. Is this a sucker's rally, or do we have much higher highs that we are headed to? Before we get into it, guys, make sure to like, subscribe, click the notification bell, come join us over on Twitter at the Crypto Love. Push the like button. And if we take a look at the Bitcoin Fear and Greed Index, look at this, 45. We are just barely in fear, just barely. Yesterday we were neutral. Today we're back in fear. The overall market down 2%. Bitcoin at 24,170, Ethereum at 1908, BNB at 317, Cardano 55 cents, XRP 37 cents, Solana $43, and Dogecoin 7 cents. And if you want to know the top NFTs today, that's right, I said NFTs. Token Metrics has just added NFTs and their NFT grade using artificial intelligence and machine learning to their platform. You can check out the platform. 1 week free trial down in the description. But the top NFTs today under 10 ETH would be Bored Ape Kennel Club number 1091, Bored Ape Kennel Club number 6819, and Bored Ape Kennel Club number 4611. And this is available for all tiers in Token Metrics. So make sure to check it out, particularly if you're looking to get into NFTs and find the best ones. Now, today, actually, this was a couple days ago, but very close to today, Peter Schiff predicts Bitcoin crashing to $10,000, warning hodlers to dump before it's too late. He definitely has our interest in mind, considering how many Bitcoin he owns. 0. He's a gold bug. But he says that right now what we are seeing is Bitcoin price going to be dumping to $10,000 because right now, this is a sucker's rally. I think a lot of people should take advantage of the sucker rally, and they got to get out. I mean, a lot of people still have profits. He's saying that this little rally that we have right now is just a sucker's rally. It's not going to last. It's actually, Bitcoin is headed down to $10,000. Now, I would call scoreboard right here and say it's exceedingly unlikely that Bitcoin could. Now, could Bitcoin go down to $10,000? Absolutely. I can't predict the future. There's bigger pieces at play than just what I believe. But if we take a look at the bids in the Bitcoin order book right now, look at how heavily they are stacked at $17,000 and below. Very, very similar to how they were stacked back when Bitcoin was $3,000 after the COVID crash. It's unlikely that Bitcoin would break through here to the bottom. More likely that this will be the floor that Bitcoin will launch off of. But being what it says, I can see how he's saying that Bitcoin price could be headed down. Because if we take a look at Bitcoin price, we had the $17,000 crash, bounced off the 280 weekly moving average, this green line right here. Ever since then, we've been in this nice, positive, bullish trend. It's just a very small trend, but it's been going on for months at a time. And as a matter of fact, from the Pi cycle bottom here on July 13th, we have this blue line forming what we have here, an ascending wedge. We have one here and one here. Now, ascending wedges, if we go take a look over at the Baby Pits chart reversal patterns, we can see it right here, this rising wedge. And you can see that with a rising wedge, oftentimes they break down. Now, what does this actually mean for Bitcoin? Well, we have a rising wedge right here. And I could very easily see Bitcoin price doing this. You guys can remember where that rising wedge is between the white and the blue line. But Bitcoin could very easily do this. It could continue bouncing back and forth in here right until we get up to the $30,000 area, because that was back here, very serious support. Right here could be very serious resistance. And then Bitcoin price breaks through to the bottom and finds support on this positive trend that we've been in, coincidentally in September, October-ish, right around where we are now, this $25,000 rejection we're seeing right now, before it really takes off and breaks out of this giant wedge that we have been in for a long time. And that, October, November, December, is when Bitcoin would break out of there, headed for much higher highs. Now, that's just my theory, and you know what theories are worth. Jack squat. But this guy here, Bitcoin will have to be part of any portfolio, ex-president of the New York Stock Exchange says. Thomas Farley said that Bitcoin should be part of every portfolio. He says that now Bitcoin prices are low, institutional investors will move in. He advises against over-investing in Bitcoin due to volatility. That's right, he's saying Bitcoin should be in every portfolio. Do you know how much money there is that could be flooding into Bitcoin in the near future? It's a lot. If we take a look at some traditional markets right now. Me personally, oftentimes I am a contrarian. When everybody believes something, I go completely against it, and oftentimes it's correct because the market likes to disappoint the most people possible. So as long as I'm not on the side of the most people possible, I tend to do pretty well. Well, if we take a look here, the Consumer Confidence Index just fell below the 2020 crash, 2008 crises, and even the high inflation periods of the 70s and 80s. As with most contrary indicators, when sentiment gets extremely pessimistic, we become open to a possible reversal as expectations improve from very low levels. We can see here the Consumer Confidence Index, the lowest it has been. Well, it's likely to revert to the mean. We can see that right here, the S&P just bounced off of the 40 RSI levels, what it's done time and time again. And we see prices starting to increase again. Nothing really to be scared at. I know the news pumps these headlines about recession and everything, but it's no surprise to anybody. Nobody's shocked by this. People have money in savings, and guess what? The market's going to come back. Everybody's working. It's not a recession yet. If we take a look at Bitcoin accumulation right here, based around capitulation events, Willy Woo saying this is one from his private collection. Use at your own discretion to time your generational bottom entry. This is one of those times where it's like, oh, I wish I bought Bitcoin at $3,000. Oh, I wish I bought Bitcoin at $100. Oh, I wish I bought Bitcoin at $10. Well, this is one of those times yet again. And I know that it's hard to buy in these times because there's a lot of fear out there. A lot of people saying Bitcoin could go down to $10,000. It could go down to zero. But right now, these are these accumulation phases around the massive capitulation events. And if we take a look at the extreme network capitulation, the entity adjusted SOPR 14-day EMA, it looks like the major capitulation event that we've stabilized and form a Bitcoin bottom has already occurred right around June 18th. That was basically on around the time of Pi cycle bottom. We saw it, and if we take a look at the extreme network capitulation, this is the same as that $3,000 bottom back in 2019. The same as the bottom all the way back there. Very close to the bottom there. So this is one of those times when you are likely buying the bottom of the cycle going up. If you just take a look at the 2-year MA multiplier, any investor who would want to buy Bitcoin should use a 2-year MA multiplier as it helps to understand on a historically relative basis whether Bitcoin is currently over or undervalued. We can see here very clearly undervalued right now. These are the times when you want to buy when it's undervalued, and then you want to sell when it's overvalued. If we take a look here, the Donchian trend has just turned green. This is a chart from Stock Money Lizards. RSI indicator descending triple bottom line complete. Chart is definitely starting to look bullish. So we have this descending triple bottom line complete. We have the Donchian trend indicator turning green. Look at what happened the last time it turned green. Look at this. Rally 1, rally 2. Well, we could likely have rally 1, rally 2, leading Bitcoin to the hundreds of thousands of dollars. Because not only that, if we take a look at the tricks cycles for Bitcoin, now this is something that was developed in the 1980s, but it works on cryptocurrency as well. The tricks is down here in red, and when we have it reversing underneath this zero line right here, well, we can take a look. That's what basically happens with Bitcoin. That's the reversal area. We just had a reversal area for Bitcoin. And guess what? This is the best part, because all of these indicators suggesting that right now we have a bottom in Bitcoin, and the price is starting to go up somewhat slowly right now before it starts going up parabolically. But the best news is that there's all this money in stable coins right now. As the price was going down, people took money out of Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies, put them into stable coins. Well, now we have a ton of stable coins that need to flow back into the market. Now, where do they go? Well, they go to Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies, further pumping the price. There is an inverse correlation between Bitcoin and stablecoins. Stablecoins have just peaked recently, meaning that the amount of stablecoins is going to come down. As that happens, Bitcoin and cryptocurrency prices continue to go up. Plus, eventually, as the price goes up, all the shorts get liquidated, and it just pushes the price higher and higher and higher to a parabolic rally, and definitely a breakout likely by the end of this year. So that's all for today's video. If you did enjoy it, make sure to like, subscribe, click the notification bell. I'll catch you guys later. Have a good one. Love you. Peace.